subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Oh boy, we got Apia. Hold on, Kanye, brother, you up in here? I'm gonna have to have Kanye with me on Apia because Apia, his tethering drains me, brother. Kanye, if you can come up, that'd be great. But Apia, what's up, brother? What's going on, Apia? Let me get Apia in here. Apia, what's up, Apia?
Tariq.
What's up?
Hello. Man, I'm doing pretty well, man. What's going on?
I'm good. The family Apia is Ghanaian. He's Ghanaian, but he's over here in LA. So what's up, Apia?
Okay, so first of all, you don't need to put all my business out there like that. You talk about you indigenous and everything, right?
Yeah.
However, yeah, the last time I heard you say, "Oh, go to FBA website," I said, "Oh, y'all got a website? All right, let me check it out real quick." I checked your website. There was nowhere you stated in there that you're indigenous. Why?
Well, we're foundational Black Americans, sir. So we don't have to say we're indigenous. We're foundational. That's what foundational means. We're indigenous to the United States. That's what foundational means. We're literally the foundation of the United States. There was no
Uh,
United States until foundational Black Americans built it. So that's what foundational means.
okay. So this is not your land, like you wanted to claim, and I didn't see no history
So
with
no,
regards to.
whose land is it?
Okay, so if you're indigenous, then who are the Indians then
We are.
to this land?
Some of
You
us.
Indians?
Some of us are. Yeah. Some
So
of
this pretend you. Uh,
how we pretend.
so
How we pretend is. There's been Black people here for millions of years.
you can't take me that through that route. There's no evidence. First of all,
No,
listen. I don't want.
no, 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 no. We're not foreigners up here. This is what I said earlier. These tethers want to make us foreigners. We are not foreigners. We are
It's
you. We are
your own website.
we are not you.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying that you're me. You can't be me. You know you cannot be me.
Right, because
If you go, listen.
our land.
If you go
This is our
to,
that we
go
built
ahead.
the United States from scratch. You fled to this place. We didn't. We built it, sir. So we're not you. We're indigenous to the United States. That's what indigenous mean. You're the
No, no. That's not what indigenous
yes,
means.
it does. Who's indigenous to the United?
No, no. When they say somebody's indigenous to a land, basically what it means is that they are the first to settle. They are the first to discover. They are the first to make the place habitable before any other group came in.
And that,
And you're not.
sir, it was, man, we are the definition of that. We,
No, sir.
uh,
You're not. Second of all,
no,
we're not.
don't just say some shit and run. No, stand on what you're saying. We made this place habitable. We made the United States habitable for millions of people to be able to live here and thrive. We did that. Who else did it?
The last time I checked, my forefathers provided labor through slavery.
How about that? What do you mean,
Okay,
father? Who?
my forefathers, my ancestors, the Africans
Sir,
that were stolen and brought to the
no
West Indies, the Americas.
stolen nothing. No, no, no. Miss me with that stolen shit. You mean sold. Y'all Negroes were over there selling people. Y'all stopped that. Oh, y'all took my poor brethren, and I'm a descendant of the. No, no, no. No, 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 sir.
Well, I'm still gonna go according to history,
Look,
not according to what
See
a white man taught you.
see this tether? See this tether? See how this.
I'm not saying nothing like that. All I'm telling you is Africans labored on this land
No,
to provide a capital
no,
for the
sir.
establishment of the United States.
No, 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 no. Because we had an ethnogenesis. We were not African. Africa didn't reach out for us. When we were suffering, Africa was nowhere to be damn found. No, no, you don't get to claim nothing. Don't you? You ain't claiming shit. Africa was nowhere to be found. Nobody saved us. Nobody helped us. Nobody assisted us. We had to deal with the most brutal oppression and then thrive from it and survive it and then come out shining on our own. No African did a goddamn thing to help us. You will not get here to lay claim to any of this, sir. You were over there eating bush meat, getting smacked around by the Portuguese, then the British, then the Arabs, and all of that. While we were over
Well,
there on business, sir. You're not going to say
well,
name.
I'm
No, 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 sir. Y'all, you're not gonna sit here with the damn Elmina Castle over there in your homeland talking about, oh, my poor people got stolen. What, stolen from the castle y'all sat up there and let go down? How? Make it make sense.
make it make sense.
Uh huh.
I'm just telling you. No, I'm just telling you what the realities are.
Stolen how?
And I know. Listen, listen.
Stolen how? When y'all got that big ass slave castle sitting up on the coast of Ghana? Tell me more. I gotta hear this.
Okay, now, I can tell you. First of all, you and I know deep down that as a historian, as you claim you are, you know that when the Europeans set foot on the continent, they came there through trade. Trade was the number one reason why they came to the continent. When they came to the continent, they studied who we were, what we are, and what we were doing, and they started undermining and creating tensions and problems, tribal wars, etc., etc. Right now, the castles that you see,
Or
right? Hold on, you wanted me to tell a bit of history.
go ahead. I gotta hear it. Go ahead.
Okay, the castles that you see there, right? Initially were not supposed to be have been used for what they claim that they used for at the end of the day.
Oh Lord.
They no, no, you want to
Ah,
go into history? Listen, they bought those land from the chiefs
what?
and said they were using it to build
God damn.
business.
What were
You want to learn or
Hold
what?
on. What were slave castles supposed to be? What were the dungeons supposed to be for? Fruit and shea butter? What was it supposed to be for?
No, see, that's where you get it wrong. Take it easy. Listen, the white man told you something that you believe. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Oh,
I'm the true indigenous on the continents. All right, so listen to me. All right, when they took the land, they were supposed to build hubs for their business purposes. It was for business purposes. That's why our chiefs gave them the land and allowed them to build what they built. Mind you,
business.
when they were building,
What was the business supposed to be?
they were into gold, ivory, cloth, etc., etc. That was what it was.
Okay, slow down.
And
Slow down. Okay. Wani, please, please.
Well, they built the castles to hold human beings after they chased the human beings around and held them and did everything to them they could possibly do until the European came to pick them up. Why are you denying that?
uh,
See, I
um,
have you blocked because you're a habitual liar.
um,
Okay.
um,
I
I'm
also
talking to your
put
boss. Can you
something,
be quiet? I'm talking to
shh,
your boss.
no, I don't think I can. I actually put something in the chat. It shows that there are two types of founding indigenous people here on this land. You don't get to tell us who we are. What makes you think you have any right to define what our ethnicity is?
I'm not going to sit here for you to use your pseudo voodoo intellectual
You
to, I
said
mean,
you
to lie
wanted
to
to go
me.
by scientific facts, but you're not looking at the scientific facts, which I've
Ma'am,
already
go
shown
to your
you.
own FBA
I've already
website.
shown you.
Go
I
to your
don't
own
have
FBA
to. I
website.
just
There's
post
nothing
it.
indigenous about
I
you.
I can post. Yes, it is. There's
If
everything
you are
indigenous
indigenous,
about
then
us.
who are the Indians then?
Our ethnicity was created in the United States of America.
Okay, being created in the
Our
United States doesn't
ethnicity
make you
was
indigenous.
created here. It
It doesn't
does
make you
because
indigenous because
Does.
Southern America is
part of the creation, part of the creation is indigenous people. What are you talking about?
unbelievable.
But
Unbelievable.
why is it unbelievable when it's
So,
researched by
okay, all
several
right, let me ask you a simple
continents?
question. So
There's a big
before
research on it in South America. What are you talking about? You're
South
ignorant on
America,
this topic.
well, let's
You're
discuss
ignorant
North
on this
America.
topic. Why don't you just admit you're ignorant on the topic? I posted
Ignorant.
a scientific research paper about Black Americans. It's been known for centuries what our ethnic makeup is. And we just learn more and more every year. So be quiet and mind your African business.
Well, I mean, you've expressed the opinion. You can take this to the bank and give me cash 50 cents. I promise you that. All right. Now back to what is most important. I'm not interested in this voodoo, free for all talk. You want to feel good, say whatever. You have kinky hair, and you say you're from the north part of America. How the hell that possible with your kinky hair? You ever seen a kinky hair from North America before,
Yeah,
where it snows?
yeah. There are
Yes.
people all over the world. What are you talking about?
Okay, all right. See, now you guys have a problem with science.
What you talking
You
about?
have a problem with science.
There's people with
You got a problem with history.
Yeah, you,
Wait, real quick. I
hey,
recall you
hey,
telling
hey, hey,
real quick. Hold on, Opad. Didn't you tell us the history of your country and how proud you was of it. Didn't you say they had to fight people to claim that land?
Fight what?
Like, where you from? You said the history of your people. You guys had to fight to claim the land, right?
Okay. Now,
Who
I'm
were
gonna
y'all
tell you
fighting
once
against?
again. Listen, once again, go to your own FBA website.
No, no.
There's
I'm just
nothing in.
asking you, who was y'all
Hold
fighting
on
against?
though. Hold on.
Deflected.
Your own.
Yeah, because see, that's that bullshit. Because he just said that the Europeans created the tension. You niggas was fighting and killing each other over there a
I'm not
long time before
discussing
they
all
showed
that.
up.
I'm gonna stick to the topic and talk about the fact that you
Yeah,
want to
because you just
claim.
up here lying
Listen,
for
you
no reason.
cosplaying the Indians. You need to stop that. One day these
What are you
Indians
talking
gonna get
about?
pissed off.
Have you not
All right.
seen the pictures?
Listen,
Have you not seen the
listen. The
pictures?
Indians have a history that predates the invasion by the
Gotcha,
Europeans.
gotcha.
All right.
Have you
What
read some of the
is
treaties?
your history on this land before the invasion of the Europeans? Tell me.
I
If
got
you're
you. I got you.
indigenous,
You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this? All right. A lot of us are already here. Yeah, that's the truth. We're already here.
Yep.
that's your
And what
history.
they did, listen, and you learn. This is history. What they did was, you can check this out. The American census is right there. You can Google it. They reclassified a lot of people. A whole lot of people. And like we keep telling y'all, there was a whole mixture of things going on. That right there creates a different group. See, y'all understand that when the South Africans tell y'all they colored people and they got mixed in with the whites and they do that, y'all understand that just fine. However, we tell y'all that y'all don't understand it. And I just find it interesting that you
Oh,
yourself love to talk about your history, your people, how y'all had to fight off a bunch of people and y'all claimed the land and y'all was the strongest. And then you get up here and say that the white folks made y'all fight. No, like Bonnie told you, y'all had those castles to sell people. Y'all was selling your enemies, which y'all had a lot of. And y'all, it was spoils of war, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all was selling the people to them for rum, rice, or whatever the was y'all was doing back then. Now you trying to say it's stolen? Like, well, that was a commerce situation.
okay. Well, once again, that's what a
Y'all
white
sided
man.
with them devils,
Listen,
and then once they was done selling from y'all, I mean buying from y'all, they started selling some of y'all. That's what happened.
sell it to where? Solely to where? All I'm saying is you guys need to
Are
stop
you serious right
cosplaying.
now? Like
Listen,
half
stop.
your country's
Listen,
tourism budget
listen,
is about talking
listen.
about
All
the
I'm
selling
saying
of
is
slaves. What are you talking
stop
about?
cosplaying the
Kanye,
Indians.
Kanye, I got him.
All
Up
right.
high.
I'm not ready for your whatever right now.
Yes,
All
you
right,
I, I, I,
you are on the con.
nothing.
yes, you are.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you, sir. What is an Indian?
I don't know.
Hmm?
You tell me. I don't know. You tell me who's an
You're
Indian.
the one telling us what's not, and so you tell us what is an Indian. That's a good question.
What is an Indian?
I'm referencing the red Indians.
What is an
The,
Indian?
I'm referencing the red Indians, the indigenous to the Americas, the North
Okay, pause.
Americans.
So
Okay,
you're telling me that an Indian is a Siberian, a
sir,
Mongoloid?
sir.
I ask you a question. Please answer the question. Okay.
I have listen. I have no
And
idea.
listen, I know you respect me, so I'm not going to run you down. Let's have a civil discussion. You're
Okay, all right.
saying,
Okay, if you hold
okay,
on
you're
though.
saying that a Mongoloid is an Indian. Is that correct?
I'm no. Listen, listen. Let's put the argument in the right perspective. All right, we're discussing who is indigenous
No,
to.
we're
No, 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 no,
discussing
sir.
geography,
No, 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 no.
history,
Listen,
and
listen, listen.
haplogroup. You're
Listen.
telling me that hold
Listen.
on,
See.
no, you're telling me that an Indian is a Mongoloid. Is that
No,
correct?
no, I haven't made any statement to that effect. But guess what? What I'm not going to let you do is to take me through that route that leads nowhere. I will
Yeah, I'm
stick to
gonna
the
take
point.
you through that
No,
route.
no, I'm taking you
I'm
that.
going to take you
Listen,
through that
listen.
route. You're
Are
going.
you
You're already
indigenous to
there.
the Americas?
You're
Are
already
you
there, and
indigenous?
there's no escape. So
Are you
you're
indigenous to
telling
the
me that a
Americas? That's
South
the basic
Asian, you're
question.
telling me that a South Asian phenotypically
See, I
are the
know where you're going to
indigenous
end.
people of the U.S., or are you saying that the Mongoloid are the Indians who are the indigenous of the U.S.?
I'm not responding to this question because
Uh-huh.
I know it's going to end up with Adam and Eve, like you guys always do.
No,
And you're gonna no, no,
it's
no, no,
going to
no.
end up with
Listen,
logic,
nope, it's
reason,
not.
or
Nope,
foolery and nonsense. I asked
no.
you a question, sir. I
Listen,
asked you a
listen, listen,
question.
listen. I believe you
Okay,
listened before you grabbed the
Brother
mic.
Tariq. All right,
My my question to
Apaya.
you:
Listen to me.
Don't flee, don't
Listen
flee,
to me.
don't
I'm
flee,
done with you.
don't
I'm
flee,
done with you.
don't flee.
Just
Thou
tap
shalt
out,
not flee.
Brother Tariq.
Yes,
Thou
Brother
shalt
Tariq,
not
thank
flee.
you for the opportunity to speak. Hey,
See,
Wani.
Hey,
Nobody's
Family,
here
love
Tariq.
you
Hey,
all.
able to
Tariq.
tell.
Sorry, I'm
I
up
want
here
somebody to
angry.
say that they are indigenous to
Shh.
the Americas. Somebody should tell me that
Okay.
and
We
give me a brief
are,
history.
sir.
Okay,
We
give me a
are.
brief history before the invasion of the Europeans of your
What?
culture.
Okay, let me stop you right here. The Navajo tribe walked across the Bering Strait in the 1500s, as late as the 1500s. They were here after the Vikings. You don't obviously know what's going on in this country, but we have indigenous ancestry with two types of founding populations. And just because you don't know about it and you're too jealous to admit it,
Okay, so what was your language then before the invasion of the white man
our,
on your land?
our language is the best language on earth, English. We have all kinds of
You British
languages and
now or you
dialects.
Irish?
Are you?
I'm
Are
not.
you?
No, I'm an
Okay.
African.
So we have
Therefore,
many
I have my own.
dialects, but we don't need to use those dialects anymore. We speak
How?
English. We've been
Aren't you
here for
proud of it?
half.
Don't you take pride in it?
No,
I thought you were boasting of everything.
we're an ethnogenesis. We've been here for
So
half
you
a
lost your
millennia.
language in the process?
No, this is our language. We've been here 500 years. How long have you been speaking your language, whatever
Man,
you're speaking now?
500 years is like
You
just yesterday.
obviously have no tongue control. All I hear is a bunch of slushing around in your mouth.
Listen,
You haven't
the
mastered
last
any
time I checked,
language.
you pretending to be
You
white
haven't
man.
mastered
You
what?
said English is your indigenous language. True or false?
English is the language we're speaking. Why wouldn't we?
And
Why would we
and
speak
you
a dead
telling me
language
that
and run
English
around
is an
clicking?
indigenous
You want
language
me
to the
to run
Americas,
around
according to
clicking
you.
to someone? What language would you like for me to speak, sir?
Speak the language that your
What
forefathers
language you want
spoke
me to click?
before.
You want me to
Listen,
speak dead languages? No,
no,
I don't think so. I'd like to
oh,
speak
so
with
all your languages are
civilization.
dead. Your
Why don't
languages are
you
dead.
why don't you speak your
Your
dead
languages
languages
are
and see
dead,
how far you
but
get?
your indigenous
All of
whatever
you
is
have to
alive.
speak it. You all have to speak a
Man, you
European
are
language.
special people,
You
bro.
have you have official languages in your countries that are
Of course,
European languages
because we
because
are indigenous to
nobody
the
wants you
continent.
to hear the babble. Nobody wants to hear the babble
Ma'am,
that you're
listen,
spewing.
if you can't
You
speak
have
your indigenous
nothing but
language
dead
and you keep
languages,
speaking the white man's
and you
language, you're
keep
not indigenous to
bragging.
this country
You're
until you
speaking a
speak your
white
language
man's
because the
language.
Indians can speak their indigenous language. So speak
Uh-huh.
yours to claim
Whatever.
your indigenous
I
identity.
don't need to claim anything for you.
Okay,
We had
therefore,
that in our DNA.
listen, therefore, go
It's
back
in
to the
our
immigrant studies.
DNA. It's in our
Go back to the
DNA,
immigrant studies. That's where I'm going to
just
put
like
you.
the European languages are
Ma'am,
in our DNA. What
ma'am,
can you do about it?
you said what now?
I said, just like Europeans are in our genetics. What are
Uh,
you going to do about it?
that makes you
Yes.
hybrid. That makes you hybrid.
It makes us an ethnogenesis. Get
No,
over
it
it.
just makes you hybrid. You
Why are
can't even
you
claim
upset
blackness.
about it? Why does this upset you? Why does the
I said
facts
who?
upset you?
Ma'am, I'm an African.
Why are you arguing at us about
Ma'am,
our
listen, you
ethnicity, which
talking
is
to
a
an
known
African. You
fact?
know
It's
what
a
it means to
known
be talking to an
scientific
African?
fact.
Listen,
Why
I
are
know,
you arguing about a known scientific fact that we're an ethnogenesis?
ma'am,
Why are
this,
you arguing about that?
ma'am, this is voodoo science. That's
Up here. And Wani is asking a very good question. Why are you and others like you just so desperate to kind of make foundational Black Americans similar to immigrants like you? What's that desperate desire about? Go ahead, Apia. That's a very good question. Apia?
see, I don't like intellectual dishonesty. And I can't sit around for somebody to be lying and you want me to nod my head. I'm not doing it. Okay, so if you sit here and you be spewing lies like you tell me 3 plus 3 is 10, and now you want me to say yes, 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 yes. I mean, I'll be a damn fool to think that way. I'm gonna tell you, no, you lying. 3 plus 3 is 6. Unless you want to show me work, so work it out. Let me.
And two pieces of bush meat and three elephant trunks, that equals five. But that has nothing to do with you lying about us not being indigenous and native to the United States, right?
Yeah. Yes, all I'm saying that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting one hype. I'm doing free marketing for you, Tariq. Everybody go to FBA website. Go to FBA website, go and read. There's nothing like we're indigenous. There's nothing like we native. None, absolutely none.
We're
There.
foundational.
All we hear, how can you be foundational when you're not part of the founding fathers? Tell me.
Sir,
You're not
we're,
part of the founding fathers, yet you're foundational.
dude, the founding fathers wouldn't be shit without the foundation of Black Americans building up the nation.
Man, sir,
Man, sir,
that's
what?
unbelievable,
What
Tariq.
the hell did the founding fathers do without us?
The founding fathers are the brains behind the United States.
What did they
Listen, 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 listen.
what
Labor.
did they do when we weren't involved? Go. Since they were the brains, what did they do when we, foundational Black Americans, were not involved? Go.
They had to travel around the world to steal Africans.
No, 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 no.
Of course,
I'm talking about over here. You said they
they
were
were.
the brains. Okay, if they were the brains, what the hell did they build without us being involved? Go.
They couldn't do a damn thing without the Africans.
What, what Africans?
The Africans that came from the boats, the stolen
No,
ones.
no, there were already folks over here who were Black,
Oh,
and there was an ethnogenesis. You see?
okay. All right. Tell me a little bit about the ethnogenesis. How did it start?
No, 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 because no, because if you're going to talk about they built all of this thing because of the Africans, why didn't you build that in Africa?
What you mean? We
You
were
heard
colonized. When you were going through
what?
slavery, we were shadow slavery. We
What?
were
What?
colonized.
Nigga, what you think slavery was? That was worse. And
Well,
and they outnumbered us.
okay.
Come on.
They put you in the boats, brought you here.
Okay. So if they
Yep.
put okay, they put a and only 3% of the people who came from Africa came here, by the way. Only 3%, sir.
Okay. Listen, we're talking. Listen, listen.
No, 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 listen to me. This is very well documented. Only 3% of the people who were brought from Africa came to North America. Most of them were in the Caribbean, most in Brazil, South America, places like that. So a very minute group came from the boats over
Okay.
and then built all of this shit. If it were Africans, quote unquote, if it was African ingenuity, why didn't you do it in Africa?
We were in the process. Have you checked African history?
Uh,
Now, okay. Now you want me to. Now you want me to take you there. Now I can take you there if you want
take
to.
me. I gotta come on, boy. The bushmeat bullshit. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, have you read more about the Benin history? Have you studied the Benin history? Have you studied the old Ghana Empire? Have you studied the Songhai Empire, the Askia, the Mansa Musa? Have you studied all of them? Have you seen the empires that they built, the type of walls that they built, the type of cities that they built? Have you studied all of them? When they were trading in gold, when they were wearing gold at that time, your master didn't even know what gold was. When our queens and kings were wearing gold and ivory and dancing in their beautiful culture.
And now you're wearing seashells and giraffe teeth. What happened? What happened?
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at officialfba.com. Get your copy today.